Endangered species, one of the rarest animals you're going to see at the park today, and they live with our 3 long-nosed potteroo, which you can kind of see the difference between the 2 on the right and then the 3 sort of middle left just back there. They're like the difference between wallabies and kangaroos. They're all part of a family known as macropods, which basically translates to big feet. And if you take a look at them, Adam, their back feet are absolutely enormous.
Massive,
and this allows them to bounce and push their legs along, having a wonderful time. Now, these guys eat truffles. Truffles are very expensive.
Yeah.
We don't feed them truffles here at the park, but those truffles essentially help eucalyptus trees to grow. So by having them here, out in the wild, they would have that symbiotic relationship of eating the truffles and distributing them throughout the forest, and then the eucalyptus trees then of course benefit the koalas. In captivity that doesn't happen because we haven't got eucalyptus trees growing in this enclosure, but the relationship is still there, and it adds a bit more activity to the enclosure, shall we say. When the koalas are fast asleep, you get a bit more activity from these 5.
Oh wow.
Get some footage.
And yet they look so docile, don't they? You wouldn't think they could be.
No, and this is the thing, they're not like killer predators. They're not going out of their way to come and savage you, unless it's a male during breeding season, but that's something else we can talk about a bit later on. However, it's all a defensive thing. You know, if you've grown up your entire life, no one's ever touched you, you've sat in a tree, and then someone comes along and goes, I'm going to pick you up. Of course you're going to go, oh my God, I'm going to bite and scratch you now.
Absolutely.
So it's working off that principle. So from a very young age, we get them used to handling. Now obviously depending on the individual, depends on how much handling we do. So with Monty and Hazel, we do just enough handling that we can pick them up.
But
and we
not
have
make them
a little,
soft.
exactly, but not to the point where they obviously go into a random enclosure with a member of staff and go, right, I'm going to climb on you now. Which some koalas will be like out in Australia.
Well,
so it's just a different.
Hello, you're looking terribly.
What was the koala's name again?
This is Hazel.
Hazel. I take it she's a girl.
She is, yeah. So Monty is her half brother. So we've got a sort of half brother. They've got the same dad.
It looks like we're the only ones on the tour.
You are. It is just the 2 of you. You booked it out, and the koala area, of course, will stay closed until you open those gates at 4:10. So this is your space for the next
Oh, thank you.
30 days.
What's this koala called again?
This is Monty.
Monty.
Obviously, it's great to be on the outside of the enclosure, but whenever you're ready, we'll head inside the koala house and we'll get Adam inside the koala enclosure and up properly close to you because
So this is Maisie.
absolutely.
Maisie. Maisie.
So get lost, apparently.
I was going to say, as much as I'd love to say they know their names and they recall to them, unfortunately that is not the case. Food tends to do a little bit more.
Ah, there we are. I got a see the face.
I know, I've eaten all night then.
I've heard a true thing that, what is it, eucalyptus comes from their poo. I heard something on a TV one time that eucalyptus is something to do with their poo. Or I could be wrong.
So eucalyptus is in their poo because obviously it's fully digested eucalyptus, and a Joey's first meal, so a koala baby, is mum's poo because it gets them used to the toxins and the problems with the eucalyptus, and it starts the bacteria in their gut ready to digest the hard stuff when they work up to it. We are starting to. So we currently get it from a place down in Devon. It's called McFoliage, which is a brilliant name. McFoliage have done eucalyptus for years, not just for koalas, but also for florists and body shops and anything that uses eucalyptus in herbicides, medical purposes. Dennis is now, when's he arrived? He's now 8, so he'll be 9 at the end of this year.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. When the keepers first met him out in Australia, he was still on his mum's back. That's how long this process has been going. And Dennis is still yet to have his own child.
When it's time to get to maintenance and check them out, do you wear gloves when you have to hold them?
We don't, no.
You just use your hands?
We just use our hands, and we have what we call a bite hand. So if I were to pick Dennis up, it would essentially look something like, so if he's facing that way, I put my left arm around his back, my right arm goes to his right arm, and I pick him up and flip him round. So he's now facing me here. My left arm is a seat belt, it kind of holds him in. And with Yanni and Maisie, you put a hand underneath and just support them. And that's how you would hold them if you went out to Australia. With the normal koalas and the regular ones, we have a bite hand which goes underneath the chin. Now they have very weak jaw muscles, and they wouldn't necessarily bite because they have grown up being handled like this. It's normal to them. If for whatever reason there's a big bang or a child scream or even something like that strimmer that's going on, that might cause him to go, I'm uncomfortable, I need out, I'm going to bite you. And that's why that bite hand is there. In other words, as well, if we were to remove that bite hand, he's going to go, this is different, I don't like it, and he's going to bite anyway. So it's learning the animals on a regular basis. And some days you're sat holding a koala with a bite hand and go, I can get rid of this, it's a pretty chilled koala. But then you don't know what's going to happen after that. So we take as many precautions as we can. We wear jumpers when we're handling them because of how sharp the claws are and how much the teeth can hurt once they go into you. But other than that, we don't, go in with gauntlet gloves or, big face masks or anything. I have. Yeah, I'm not too proud to admit it, but Dennis has taught me. My bite hand was not in properly when I was training, and he did give me a little nip just to tell me off. I've got a little scar on my shoulder, which is cool to say you've got an animal scar. It's less cool to say it's from a koala bite. But they've just got 4 incisors, so just like your front 4 teeth, that's all it is. And it's like guinea pig teeth, really. And so it grazes more than pierces your skin before being able to be put out on show.
I'm just watching him.
Yes. Yeah, they're clumsy. Yeah, absolutely. Dennis more so than anyone, because when he was young, he was growing into his body, and he was very cumbersome. And other times, they just would jump and miss. We've got an incredible CCTV footage of a keeper cleaning the enclosure, and a koala jumps and misses and hits the floor, and he's just sweeping and then just goes, It's priceless, it's beautiful. But one thing that's really important to note is now that he's come down, you can kind of see it a little bit better. Their back end is hidden now. They don't feel it. They're built back.
He's hidden from me.
He's got an eye. Dennis!
There we are.
So they're able to sit in these trees for 20 hours a day without numb bumps or pins and needles or anything, because they just have no feeling down there. And it is this big, hard cartilage plate, the same as in your nose and in your ears, and it enables them just to sit and wedge.
Just get some footage of a meeting.
Looks like Violet's also on the move as well. So, to be honest, I'm not sure, because we've never had an elderly female try and vacancy. I would imagine that it's somewhere around sort of 15, maybe 16. But again, as the koalas get older and their bodily functions get harder, there's more energy being taken away. So even if they were to have some sort of thing going on, they might decide that actually it's too much energy for them, and so the success rate comes down as well. Because they're not the most maternal things in the world, especially once that koala gets to an age where mum can go see her, she's going off. But of course that Joey starts off as a jelly bean. This tiny little pink thing with 2 hooks for arms. It's born and then crawls into the pouch, completely separate. 36 days of being a thing, and it crawls into it's amazing. And then it disappears for 5 months. 5 months. And it develops, and it has these big massive teeth and claws and tiny little fur and skin. And then it will pop its head out of the pouch and be like, hello, I've been here the whole time. And we go, yes, you've done it, we've read them, fantastic. Because we don't know.
Wow.
5 months of this thing existing, and we have no idea. So when... Yeah, come on. So when Violet came to Hazel, we had no idea. She was in that tree where Dennis is sat now, when we first discovered that Hazel existed.
Really? Wow. Did you discover it?
I didn't. I was on the sofa when it happened, and one of my friends came over and said, look at this. And what they've done is essentially what we call pouch diving. You just have a look. Now with other with other marsupials, like kangaroos, that have got very, very large and deep pouches, you need an endoscope to properly get in there and have a look. Koalas have got quite shallow pouches, so you literally just need to peel back the skin, and there was this tiny little pink thing He's amazing, and every one of our koala keepers will tell you exactly where they were.
You've seen this,
found
man?
out that we bred them for the first time.
So even as
Bye-bye.
Oh, he's going outside.
Really? No, they are pushing their limits, they're learning. So we've got footage of them sat on mum's head and moving, trying to get away from the face. No, not really. They just... Oh. Eddie Belly from Belly Deli. If you'd like to come into this space, I'm even more than welcome.
Okay, thank you.
We're just not going to go in with her.
No, that's
because even I don't go in with her. And none of the keepers do.
I see you have to keep it hot in here.
We do. A wombat burrow system is incredibly well engineered and will keep to around about 24 to 26 degrees, no matter the temperature outside.
Mum, come to this window if you want to see her. There we are, look. Oh, this is good. This. I really appreciate this, Ben.
That's all right, Adam. It's your experience, my friend. So if there's anything else that you still want to do, if you haven't had any photos with koalas, so if you want any photos of koalas, we can try and sort that by the end.
We've got some time, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to take one on my phone for me.
I can do if you want. Yeah, it's you know, how many chances are you going to get this close to a koala? So I want to make sure that you've done everything that you guys want to do before you leave today, or in 7 minutes.